Chronological Bible in a Year reading plan, day 76. Today we are in Deuteronomy 17 through 20, and there's some really interesting things, but what really jumped off the page to me today was in chapter 17. God is telling Israel that one day you're going to ask for a king, and when you do, these are the stipulations. He should be an Israelite, naturally. He should not take you back to Egypt to gather horses. He should not accumulate wealth of gold and silver. He should not have many wives. But then he also mentions he is to write a copy of the law in front of the Levitical priest so that he can be sure to follow it. But we're going to see eventually Israel does ask for a king, and we'll get there eventually. 1 Samuel chapter 8, Israel demands a king. And so Samuel comes before God and is like, I don't think this is a great idea. What should I do? And God responds to Samuel. Listen to the people and everything they say to you. They have not rejected you, they have rejected me as their king. They are doing the same thing to you that they have done to me, since the day I brought them out of Egypt until this day, abandoning me and worshiping other gods. Listen to them, but solemnly warn them and tell them about the customary rights of the king who will rule over them. Essentially, he's like, yeah, it's a bad deal. They're going to regret it, but they chose it. God warns them back in Deuteronomy, like, this is what a good king should look like. They then ask later, many generations later, for a king, and God again tells them, they're not rejecting you, they're rejecting me as their king. We were meant to have a theocracy, not a monarchy. And we're going to see the monarchy doesn't work well for them. But it made me think about my life. How often do I act as the king of my life? How often do I go around as judge, jury, and executioner of my will, my wants, my deeds, my unwill, my unwants, my undeeds? Those are new words. I coined them. But shouldn't I also be living in a theocracy? Shouldn't I be living as God, as my Lord and King, I as his humble subject? What might our lives look like if we embraced the theocracy of life? I'm not saying America should become a theocracy. I'm saying rather that Brian should become a theocracy, serving God as my king. But I do understand I am under a local jurisdiction and I need to follow their laws to the best of my ability. But so long as doing so does not go against the greater king of my life. This is a dangerous line of thinking. Some people have taken it wildly off the rails because they misconstrue what God truly desires for us. So before we make decisions, we need to approach the scripture like the Bereans in Acts. I feel like I could get some amazing positive and negative feedback on this one. We'll see. And I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next along in this journey. But until then, God bless.